Hello, so I'm gonna do vlog number 7 now. So vlog 7 was, sorry, oh, okay. So vlog number 7 mostly was on the sorry. It was mostly about analogies and how they are significant in our daily lives and also in writing. So, analogies are used to compare two things to help clarify or help a reader better understand of what the message is or what someone's trying to say or what the actual analogy means, stuff like that. Analogies are used as like similes and metaphors mostly and stuff like that. There's a lot of analogies that you just hear on a daily basis and stuff like that. So an example of analogy would be finding a good man in a haystack is like finding a good man is like finding a needle in a haystack. So basically what this analogy is saying, if I break it down for you, is so first they're comparing finding a good man, and then they're comparing it to finding a needle in a haystack. So when you use these type of analogies and stuff like that, it's basically saying that finding a good man is like nearly impossible, because who has ever found a needle in a haystack? So that is relatively what it's saying. It's just saying it in a more, like, you could say in a more like simplified version that's easier to understand, or you're just basically saying in like a less harsh version and stuff like that. So next is like the most analogies are used like visually so you could see and stuff like that, and they're a way of using humor in a sense. So people add analogies to their writing to add humor and to add texture. Analogies can also emphasize like their further points of explanations and stuff like that by using like a type of simile or a type of metaphor. So then, analogical reasoning is used when finding similarities between two topics to support a conclusion between the two. It is used to infer something about one topic and use that to support and include the other. One example of this would be that there is a possibility of life on another planet that has a similar atmosphere and geographical land to Earth. The type of analogies that are used a lot in arguments or when making hypotheses about something. So analogies can also be used in science as well and stuff like that. And what I was like further explaining is that you use two topics that honestly have nothing to do with each other, but you make them support one another when you're writing and stuff like that. In the essay written by Hollander, the author explains how love is portrayed by men and women in hip hop. This is what we discussed in our discussion topics and stuff like that, and how men and women are just totally built differently in a sense that women are more empathetic, reasoning, they're more caring, emotional. You know what I'm saying? Whereas men and stuff like that, especially when they're talking about hip hop in the hip hop industry and how men just like throw around the word love and stuff like that, they are less empathetic and sympathetic. They are just vulgar, and they are not like, they don't have a sense of sensitivity. You know, like they're not as like, they're very tone deaf to most like situations that require you to like have feelings, emotions, and stuff like that. So women are a little bit more intricate and put more emphasis on emotions and love, because that is just caring nature. And music is a significant part of people's lives, especially hip hop music. I personally listen to rap music. A lot of my friends listen to hip hop music and stuff like that. A lot of men, especially in the rap industry, no matter if the song is good or not, they do sometimes degrade women in a sense that's like very it's very distasteful. But I think it happens a lot less now in our day and age and stuff like that. And yeah, we're just progressing as a society, but the point still does stand that women are a lot more caring and loving and emotionally attached to life and stuff like that than men are. So, and then in another essay written by Wilkinson in the same RCP, in the same reading pop culture chapter, the author expresses the ideas of conservatives and how that sprung from country music. So this is also another thing, is how conservatives strongly like they come from country music, and stuff like that. The basis of what they all listen to is country music, solely because it is a mostly white predominant like setting. There's no black people usually in country music, or no like Latino people, there's Asian people, there's not very like a wide demographic, and in country music there's not people who have opposing views solely because of their race and their upbringing and stuff like that. So if you're from a rural country and you're white, from Florida and stuff like that, then you probably like country music, and you just you connect more with the hobbies, the religious and political views that another person listening to country music has than someone who is listening to hip hop. And you know what I'm saying? Because it's like there are hip hop artists like in NWA and Snoop Dogg who are very, very vocal about their disdain for the police per se. And country artists are not like that. Country artists are about like America and stuff. So it's not, yeah. But that is vlog number 7.